Good morning. We're here to talk about, by popular request, the way we have started out this journey in full-time RVing and specifically the Thousand Trails membership we're into. So when we started the journey, we anticipated the cost of the campgrounds was probably going to be the biggest expense. So we did, as we usually do, go to YouTube, see the different videos, see how people plan their trips, go to their trips, where they stay, and all that, since we've never done it before. So we went on YouTube and they were talking about Thousand Trails, big money saver, campgrounds everywhere, it's a membership, but if you can, to buy it used. So at that time we took a look and we bought a used membership for about roughly a little over $5,000 from a place called Campground Membership Outlets. We bought one of the higher end memberships, like I say, it's used, so it's substantially cheaper, called the Elite Connections, which allowed us to book Thousand Trails sites for 6 months out, and for Thousand Trails parks, which there's roughly almost 100,000 trails parks across the country, all different locations. And then we also bought a supplemental package called the Trails Collection, which is a yearly deal, and we paid about $350 for that, which is another 100 parks around the country, which you can book those 2 months out. So we bought that package, and since 2021, we've stayed in the, we've had
since July of
July of 2021. We've had almost 1,000 nights we've camped, 982 to date.
In Thousand Trails.
Well, totally.
Oh,
totally. So we've been out that many nights, or that many days, whatever. So we book these things 6 months in advance, 2 months in advance. We haven't had any problem booking like we've heard some people do. We've always communicated well with the office. If there's a problem with booking or something doesn't come up, you can call the office, leave a message, they call you back within the hour and straighten out whatever issues or booking problems you have. So it's been pretty good. Like I say, we've been figuring and looking and researching. The average cost of campgrounds when we started was about probably $65 a night. It's probably up over 75 now. But we've been, like I say, 982 days on the road. We booked with Thousand Trails. We've been with Thousand Trails on the Encore system for 860 of those days. So it's $70 a night. 982 nights would be about $70,000 for the time we've been on the road. With Thousand Trails, it's been we've saved about 60,000 of that. Take away the $5,000, would be about 55,000. So it's quite a savings. Once you get to know the system, know how to get around a little bit, it's in my opinion well worth it. In fact, we upgraded here just a couple months ago. We bought their biggest package, brand new, which goes for about $17,000. They had a sale on it for $15,000, and they also gave us our money back on our used membership we bought, even though we didn't buy it from them. So it costs us an extra $10,000, but it allows us to book the Encore parks. Instead of 60 days, we can book 90 days out. It gives you a lot of cabin passes, a whole lot of amenities that we didn't have before. It also allows us to resell the membership when we're done, and you can get about 60% of that back from what I'm reading so far. So it's totally a good option for us, especially with the what they call the adventure package. It allows us a lot easier access and a lot more parks in the Florida, Arizona, Texas, all the winter parks, and we can stay now in the Encore parks instead of a 60-day, or excuse me, a 2 weeks maximum, and then have to be out of the park for, and
7
then
days.
be out of the Encore system for 7 days. This allows us to go anywhere we want. Like, for instance, Florida has 40 of these Encore parks in it. So for the winter, we now can travel on those Encore parks or 1,000 trails, go park to park, book back to back for 3 months or for 3 weeks, and then move on to the next one and go to the next one. So it just makes it a lot easier for us. So, a highly recommended package. 1,000 trails. They're not all the RV resorts like you see online, all that kind of stuff. There's some iffy ones out there, but for the most part, 1,000 trails are in locations where you really want to go. Some are right in the middle of big cities, and you know they have, like this one here is right in the middle of Lutz, Florida, which is just down the road from or up the road from Tampa. And so it gives you a lot of accessibility to places you want to go there. A lot of the parks are out in the middle of boondocks. But all in all, we've really enjoyed it. Would highly recommend it. Not a whole lot of downsides to it. You hear a lot of people complaining online. And, you know, of course, people complain about anything, but their expectations are too high, in my humble opinion.
Not that ours are low.
Yeah, not that ours are low. But
Let's just take, for instance, the Oaks.
The Oaks in South Carolina.
Yeah, in South Carolina. Steve wasn't really crazy about it the first time that we went. The second time we went, you know, there was all kinds of things to do around there. Mm-hmm. And it just makes the whole adventure an adventure. And so I think I won him over on the Oaks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean...
It's not a 5-star. It's not a 4-star. It's not...
Well, I'd say between 3 and 4.
Yeah.
You know, it's got the lakes in the back, walking trails. Got a ton of walking trails.
Yeah.
It's got a little pizza joint back there too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they have alligators, which was kind of fun to watch and see what's going on. And
crocodigators. Yeah, they're everywhere
so,
back there. And the Oaks is a South Carolina park.
The person who really helped us out with all this was Bart and Carla in.
Mm-hmm. They're 1,000 Trails membership specialists, so
yeah,
they help us out with all the questions and everything else. And
we could call them on a, you know,
if we have issues or questions about anything, they're really nice and easy to get along with. There's no pressure in the sales.
There's no pressure. It's not like he's going to twist my arm to make us. I mean, we talked to him a year ago, mm-hmm. and we just bought it in October.
Right.
So, you know, and he still kept in touch with us. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a good life.
It's been a lot of fun.
I like the idea that garbage day is every day and we don't have to pay for it. I love the fact that we're not paying for electricity. And we have a sewer that, you know, so we have water.
All the hookups.
All the hookups.
And you're at great locations where you can explore.
Yeah.
You know, you can book your locations. There's so many locations. There's, with both packages, about 200 locations. And like I say, a lot of them, especially for 6 months out of the winter, you can go to locations to get you out of
the snow.
Yeah, you can be, they call us snow buzzers or snowbirds.
Mm-hmm. Buzzards.
But it gets us to a place where it's just beautiful. We just left the Keys here a couple nights ago, and it was... You know, 80, 85 degrees, beautiful, nice breeze going by. The weather's beautiful. The water's clear. The fishing's great. It's a tough thing to beat, you know. Or you can go, you know, all these different locations on we did the East Coast last year, and we went to start off in Arley, Alabama, went north to Tennessee, then Kentucky, West Virginia. Stayed in Maine for about 2 months, and then worked our way down the eastern seaboard. And just had a ball. Just had a ball. That was all of last year we did that.
And that was all of 1,000 Trails.
Yeah, pretty much all 1,000 Trails. Last year we were in 1,000 Trails. Out of 365 days, we stayed in the 1,000 Trail system for 345 days. So, makes it well worthwhile to be able to do that. And the parks are all nice. They're safe. They're security. real nice people, easy to get along with. A lot of the RVers are very like-minded in their philosophies and affiliations and political direction.
What Steve's trying to tell you is they're all Republicans.
Yeah, they're all Republican. They're on there.
Whatever.
Yeah. So anyway, it's been great. Yeah, we've enjoyed it. You know, like I say, initially we were just going to go look for a different place to live, but it's been 2.5 years, and we're just not ready to settle down. It's been a lot of fun.
Okay. Well, that's our thing. Our next talk, I think we're going to talk about RV Trip Wizard.
Probably how I plan it.
And how to make it easy on yourself so that you can... how far along are you planned from now until...
Let's see. We're booked through...
September, right?
September right now, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it makes it nice. I mean, I'm a planner. Ow.
But we'll talk about that on the next video. I want to keep them short. All right, guys.
Have a good one.
Thanks for watching.